actually going to be evaluating your peers, okay? I hope that's not too stressful. Oh, I need your phone when you're done.
Yep.
So it's kind of easy. You're just going to look at it from 4 kind of categories. So first think about the content. Did you feel it was presented in a clear and organized manner so that you were kind of able to follow along and it made sense to you in the order that it was presented? And typically you've written God knows how many theses in your time here at Newberry. So typically there's like an introduction, there's like a body, and then there's a conclusion kind of where everything is tied together and is wrapped up. So did you feel that the content was well organized, it made sense, you were able to easily follow it and understand where the person was going? And simply make some comments. It's always good to kind of verify if you felt like, well, I felt like they just stopped and I didn't feel like there was a conclusion. Write that down. And then rank them out of a 10. Give them a, 7, 8, 9, 10, whatever you feel. I don't think anyone will get a 0, but then...
Just all agree and give each other 10s. Across the board.
The relevance connection to me, to you, okay? So you've watched enough TED Talks to know often they're motivation, they're inspirational, you kind of connect with what they're saying. So the speaker makes the topic easy for me to connect to, which makes it easier to understand. So does the speaker use some real life examples, whether they tell a story, whether they show perhaps a personal picture? Is the speaker connecting with me on some level? And they should, because you all know each other really well. So there should be some connection there. What about the overall message or perhaps argument? So were you motivated by the TED Talk? So maybe there's some points that are debatable, where either you agree with the speaker or perhaps you don't agree with the speaker, but that's okay. And I have either you want to learn something new or you want to think about it in a different perspective. Well, I never thought about it that way before. Or, man, that makes a lot of sense. I should start doing this. I should start thinking about doing this. So hopefully you walk away with maybe more questions, which is good. Making you think about what the topic was. And then the last one is basically just about the presentation itself. Does the person speak with confidence? Do they have a passion for this topic? You should have done yours on. I should never have to do public speaking in class. That should have been yours. Do they maintain eye contact with the audience? They're not looking up or looking over there or looking there or looking down. Are they connecting with you at some point? This is hard to do, and I know I do it, but does the speaker try to avoid using fillers like etc.? And was the presentation supported with visual aids? So by the time you finish, they could earn up to 40 points, 10, 20, 30, 40. It would be very helpful if you did add some comments. I will share them. So put the speaker's name up, and I will share the comments with you.
So we shouldn't put our names on these, right? We shouldn't put our names on.
You don't have to put your names on these, no. Just the name of the speaker. Okay. I did ask. There are 4 APS students. You probably sort of know them by now, Frank and Courtney and Laura and Deanna. I have asked that they have theirs done by Wednesday so we can watch and do the same thing for them.
Are we going to do that in class or outside?
I think we'll do it in class. We'll, assuming...
They're so lucky.
You just to do it online?
Yeah, like you could record yourself as many times as you want
And then
to,
just figure
like
out which one.
whichever one you like best. If I said I could just start over, like
I think that would have been different. Like, it would have been a different concept. Like, if you let everybody do it that way, you would have, like,
yeah, because online students, I mean, I would have taken like 4 hours just to record myself a million times over until I didn't have a single but, et cetera, et cetera. And plus, I'm probably like in my bathroom doing it, so it's fine.
Unless you're singing.
Well, I mean, I did invite them to
Of
come.
course, they didn't come. I wouldn't come.
Well, no, I mean, Frank has a full-time job.
Yeah. you
Deanna
can't
has a
take
full-time
day.
job. Who was
You know
the
what's
one we
weird?
had,
They have these
Courtney?
things called days
Yeah.
off, which you can take. It's really
I
weird.
did invite them and say, but.
I have a full-time job. I work 40 hours a week, sometimes 50.
There's always an argument, isn't there?
Yep. Hospitality, man. We talk a lot.
Unfortunately, I couldn't force them to come in because they did sign up to take the course
Online.
entirely online. That was their promise, that they could do it entirely online. Do you have extra credit? Well, yes, I would judge you differently than I would judge them, knowing that they could have done 5 takes. You know?
Should have done it live.
That's the guy.
Honest to God, your topics, I feel, are better than theirs.
Yeah, the one that had the one on WWE,
I didn't get that at all.
I don't understand how that's a TED Talk.
And I wrote to him and told him that
What, somebody's thing.
Somebody did it on wrestling, and it wasn't even like, you could take it wrestling and make it a good topic, but all he did was explain what wrestling was.
no, his whole point was the emergence of wrestling as this big time sport.
But what's the point, though?
But I said, I don't understand the motivation, I don't
Why you
understand the
should watch-
perspective.
why you should watch.
you know.
Or like, I didn't get that out of his speech. I read it and I didn't get anything out of his speech. So.
Yeah. So actually, some of your topics are, well, you read a couple of them. One of them is on sort of the stigma of going to a community college.
That's a good one.
It is a
Yeah,
good one
that-
because she actually did.
Hers was complex, though.
Hers was
She
just
went all in.
Bullet point, bullet point, bullet point, bullet point for like 6 pages.
I know. I said to her, I said, I don't know how you're going to do this in 8 minutes.
Yeah, that was not.
And then the other one is on
You're not recording this, are you?